Hi there guys, Steve here. I just wanted to say it's now been a couple of days after the eFit and the Fit, and I normally put one of these together just to ask people to think about what an incredible journey that you've just been through. It's often easy to get back to life and to just put these things into a little box somewhere and put the memories there. But many people find that it's actually incredibly useful to just take some time, perhaps half a day or just a couple of hours, just to really review what you've done over the last either 4 days of the Fit or the sort of 10 days of the eFit. It's been an incredible journey, and you know, you've had the great fortune to spend some time with some incredible speakers on speaker training, people like Chris Danham, Zig Ziglar's number 2, formerly from around the world, Tom Neeson, one of the world's top sales training organisations, and all of us that have been with you on the speaker training to try and make you better speakers. You've been through so much, and we want to congratulate you for that, but also we'll be posting some of the videos of you from when you were presenting, so you'll get to see your growth through the presentation. And so as I just get to the end of my stay here in Hawaii, I'm going to be leaving here in about 5 hours time, just spending a few hours at what will probably become the Firewalking Institute's headquarters moving forwards here in near Kona. I thought it would be just worth just putting some words together for you all and just talk about, you know, 5 things which I think really jump out for me for this whole experience for the last 10 or 15 days. And the first one is that we hope that you've discovered the leader within you and more things about your own leadership, because the responsibility that you have in taking all this good stuff moving forwards is a great responsibility. You're out there changing people's lives, and for those of you that go on the mastery route, you're out there to change people's lives who will then go on to change other people's lives. And you're joining a group of people that are really taking this planet by storm now. People like Tony Robbins and people like T. Harv Eker. So you're part of an elite group, and you're part of the biggest organisation on the planet that's doing that. And I want to congratulate you for taking that journey, because it's not an easy journey, and it's one that's expensive and takes a lot of time, and the fact that you've committed to it already shows that you're committed to your own improvement and you're committed to mastery. And the other thing is about personal growth. You know, personal growth is one of those strange things, is that you often don't know that you're getting it until you've got it. At the point that you're actually receiving the information, it often feels painful because you don't know that you're growing at that moment. You're getting some negative feedback from somebody, or somebody's telling you that your voice is too loud or too low or not strong enough, or it may be that you're just feeling some pain because some exercise just seems really intolerable. It's only afterwards, when we review that and when we start telling that story to other people, that we realise that we have taken an incredible journey, and that means we are incredible people. And that's really one of the main things that you'll get from the Mastery Programme, and we hope that you've got from the days that you've spent with us. The other thing is about being a speaker. You know, it's one thing to go on a journey, it's another thing to express it. And one of the best things that you can get in terms of being a speaker is feedback. So I would implore you all to go and start videoing your own talks and speeches that you give. Like myself, from 20 odd years ago, I look at those and I still sort of cringe a little when I look at the wide suits and the braces and all that kind of crazy stuff, and the strange intonations here and there. And you need to know that becoming a speaker and becoming a better speaker is a journey. It's not a destination. The objective of this course can't be to make you a perfect speaker. We're really here to take the things that you do well and to make them better, and the things that you really need to improve upon and that may be your weaknesses, to eradicate those. So that's really what it's about, and I really congratulate those of you who really left your egos at home and really learned to grow and take the feedback that you got from those sessions. I've seen all the videos now, and the growth has been phenomenal. The difference in terms of your speaking capabilities is enormous, so well done. The other thing is that personal power element of this. And you know, although we probably shouldn't tell the world at the moment just exactly all the crazy things that you've done, you know, look at some of the things that you really have done. You know, you've put yourself out there, you've got in front of people, you've been speaking, you've been critiqued, you've improved. You know, you've probably felt as though you weren't getting it right, and then you started to get it right. Then we put you through some exercises. You know, you walked through a 45-foot fire walk, which was burning probably in excess of 1,500 degrees. It was really hot. I know, I did it myself, and I've done thousands of fire walks, and that was a really hot one. 45-foot fire walk is not one that you would ever do publicly. But as part of the mastery program, it's important that we grow and we understand what we're doing in people's lives, and that was certainly a tremendous stretch for many of you out there. But again, it's one of those things, one of those stories that you can say to people about how you felt about it, and it will add to your own personal power. It adds to your character. So well done. So, you know, one of the most interesting things out there is about success, and in terms of success there are certain characteristics that define success. One of them is persistence, and you have got to be incredibly persistent in order to go through this course, and you have demonstrated that. So again, tremendously well done. We all know that we took a 9-mile hike through the jungle to get to that incredible experience out there with the lava flow, and we'll never forget that. But we'll also never forget the 9-mile hike. You need persistence to be able to do that, but you also need something else. You need determination, because it's fine to just keep on going through, but when things got really bad and you wanted to stop and you wanted to actually just take a rest, the need to just be determined to say that you will keep up with the group just shows that you are a true leader. So absolutely phenomenally well done. Some of the other things are, you know, having and taking feedback. You can't be successful unless you take feedback quickly and resourcefully. Remember, it's just feedback. It's something which the most successful people have, and it's one of those things that allows you to know when you're doing something right and when you're doing something wrong. And sometimes it's great to have that feedback, but also you've learned to have some broad shoulders, because sometimes there are people who will give you feedback that isn't necessarily in your best interest. It may be just negative, it might be just somebody who's wanting to, you know, make you feel bad. And with what we do, there's a lot of people out there that want to do that. So by doing this course, we hope that you've really been able to get a balance on that front, to be able to take that negative feedback and utilise it so that you become better. You know, you're going out there and you're beginning the process of influencing other people, and the number one way that you will influence other people is by influencing yourself. So in influencing yourself, one of the things we talked about, the best way to get people into state is by you getting into that state. And so hopefully you're starting to integrate that into everything that you do, because that ability to be able to go from quiet to loud, from almost having non-expression to be completely expressive is a technique and a skill, and it becomes part of your characteristic, part of your character, only when you develop it and when you use it and when you practice it. So hopefully you'll go and do that. So it's been a pleasure for me and the team to be a part of your life for the last 10 or 15 days, however long it's been. And we want you to glow, and we want you to go and influence the world. But we also want you to keep in touch. So please do keep in touch with us here at the Institute. Let us know what it is that you're doing to influence people's lives, and what it is that you're doing, you know, to make your own lives better. Sometimes people say 6 months down the line they do something which they know the strength of it really came from these courses. So we hope that you'll share with us those incredible things that happen. You know, it's been an incredible journey for us. We've had to deal with, you know, over 10 nationalities, dealing with people from over 12 countries, and that brings not just its own challenges, but it also means that everybody has to adapt and has to be aware of the whole group, and you've done that brilliantly. We really only are just one team. So if you've got something on in a different country, if you can help with a global business to help do firewalks in multiple countries work together. Somebody from the course approached me and said, hey, they wanted to do something with one of their clients in the UK. We're now working together. We're able to share that success within the group. So it's a really good group to share those opportunities with. So just in this journey, we'd like to say thank you very much for joining us on that journey. From us here, from the Mastery team, we hope you'll keep in touch with us. And just remember, if you're travelling near us, even if you're 100 miles from us, let us know, because often we will get in the car and we'll make the time and the energy to come and meet up with you. We love meeting up with people from the firewalking tribe. So we hope that, and I hope that you do review what you've done over the last 4 or 10 days, because it is an incredible journey. Do keep in touch. Please make sure that you like all our pages around the world, Enrique's, myself, Joe's, firewalking.com, and keep in touch with us. Let us know what you think we can do to help you. Let us know what we can do to improve our own businesses. We're all here together. So from me, Steve, just from my last hours in Hawaii, I'd just like to say aloha, and